Do you want to know one of the biggest fears people have when it comes to selling 3D printed products? It isn't picking the right niche or what to sell. It isn't choosing the best place to sell it online, nor is it choosing whether or not to sell the STL file or the physical product. It's actually, how do I avoid someone copying my work? Now, don't get me wrong, as a seller, if you sell 3D printed products, there will be people that may want to reverse engineer, copy your product, or even post your design online on MakerWorld or Code3D without your permission or without giving you at least some sort of credit. It's happened to me many times, and at some point as your business grows, it's just gonna happen. For example, one of my products recently went viral on a totally different account. This is where I was selling the physical prints. Then some people in the comments were asking for the STL file and whether or not I was gonna post it online for free. The thing is, my product isn't geared towards the 3D printing community. I'm not selling to that community. I'm targeting a totally different niche, demographic, and a totally different type of person. And yes, there will be people that see that it's 3D printed and want the file, but I'm not selling the file. I'm only selling the physical version. And there will be people that will see that and just say, out of spite, that they would just wait till someone replicates the work and then just post it for free on MakerWorld. Now look, I'm not the one to say whether or not someone should reverse engineer it or someone shouldn't copy or whether or not I should enforce that. But truthfully, that's just the nature of 3D printing and some people's bad behaviors. It's even more so why a lot of the sellers that I work with are honestly kind of vague about what we sell sometimes, because we know that a small percentage of people would just try to reverse engineer it anyway, and we just don't want more competition for ourselves, even as a seller. And honestly, if I can prevent or at least avoid people just trying to replicate my work, then honestly, there's no reason to share what I sell for the most part. But I do think in some sense, this is a limiting belief because this is just a small fraction of people, and even more so, the general 3D printing community is not even like that. My point with this is that this is a fear that I once had that I no longer have myself. But if this fear exists for you, just accept the fact that this is part of business. Remember, big brands get copied all the time. The only way to stand out and to continue making money, building cash flow, and honestly just building a bigger brand is just to make better products, create communities for those products, and focus on delivering value over money to your customers. And I think if you focus on providing the most amount of value, no matter who's selling your product, whoever tries to replicate your product, or whoever just tries to compete with you in general, they won't be able to, just simply because you provided more value over a longer period of time.